Okay, so you all should see the home page to the OnRamp website here. I wanted to start here just because I want to show how to get to the application. So all you have to do is click on Partners, and then here we are at the home page of the Partner Portal. And even though this is just like the welcome page, there's good information here. For starters, you've got just here in the middle, just basic information about how to join, where to go to apply, etc. And then across the top, you've got some good information here as well about the program itself. What are the benefits available? So in addition to compensation, you've got, excuse me, I clicked on the wrong tab. You've got, it shows what is available for each partner, or for our partners at each level, or each tier within the partnership. There's a lot of stuff here. And then also why OnRamp. Why OnRamp? Under this tab, you see good information about some of our differentiators. What helps us to stand out in the marketplace. So again, even though this is just the home page of our portal, even before logging in, there's good information for prospective partners. To apply, you can click in a number of places here or up at the top, etc. And then there's a contact tab here as well. So let's go ahead and log in. So now that we're in, you've got a summary of features here in the middle of the page and links to different places to go within the portal. And then again, you've got simple navigation across the top. And I'm just going to work through these tabs. So under the Home tab, this is where a user can come in and set or adjust a profile for their company, and also set up individual profiles. So one thing that's helpful with our portal is within a specific company that's partnered with us, they can create multiple user logins. So that's very helpful for partners that have larger sales forces, where they've got multiple people that are working with customers that need our services. So there's not just one person responsible for submitting leads, etc. So under My Profile, this is where you can edit your personal profile. Under Account Profile, this is where one can go and add a user if they want to do that. You can see it asks for basic information. If things change within your company and there are different services that you're providing or no longer providing, here's where you can make adjustments. And then change password and log out, those are quite self-explanatory. But good information here when it comes to creating a profile and how to add additional users. So under Sales Tools, this is where there is a really good variety of sales and marketing information it's already made, it's ready for download, it's ready to be used. So as you can see, we've got co-branded sales and marketing sell sheets that start off as basic OnRamp overview and then get into more specific services that we provide. White papers, great set of white papers here. This changes quite frequently as well. And then case studies, we've got a couple of case studies. One thing about case studies is we're always interested in creating case studies with our partners. We feel that it's beneficial for them and for us. So yes, we've got a couple listed here, but there's also a rotation that goes on with these case studies. So if any of y'all are interested in creating a case study with us, we'd certainly like to discuss it. And then my favorite thing here is this OnRamp battle card. So this is really helpful for partners that have, again, whether it's a single sales representative or a large sales force, the battle card is a very useful tool that someone can keep in their office or keep in their cubicle and use it to address questions about OnRamp, overcome objections, etc. So again, we've got a number of tools here to help our partners be successful. So moving along, let's go to the Opportunities tab. So over here, this is where a partner would go to either register deals or track his or her activity with existing deals that are already registered. So if you click on Overview, you've got just really a description of the benefits of deal registration as well as the eligibility and requirements. If you go to, I'm going to skip Find Deals for now and go to Register a Deal. So this is where, as you might imagine, you would go to register a deal, but I want to show what information is required. So we want information about the contact and the company, and then here's a space where the partner can add a bit more of a description. This doesn't mean that as soon as we get this information, we're going to call your customer. We're not going to reach out to your customer unless you tell us we can do so. And in my experience, I've seen attitudes about that vary from partner to partner. Some want us to reach out to them directly. Some want us to work everything through them. We follow the partner's lead on that, and we're happy either way. But we do want to get that information so we know what we're working with. And secondly, this is how we make sure that we're not already working this deal or that they're not an existing customer, etc. So let's look at Find Deals. And again, this is where a partner would go to track their activity. And I've got a couple of sample leads and a sample opportunity in here. But as you can see, things are sorted by pending deals and approved opportunities. Pending deals are those that have been submitted but have not yet been approved. And by approved, I mean just checked out to make sure, again, it's not an existing customer, it's not already been registered by another partner, etc. But you've got basic information here, which is helpful. Mainly the status, when it was updated, when it was last modified, etc. And also, I'd like to point out up here, there are some shortcuts. So if you ever want to go back and you have a question about how we view deal registration, here you go. You want to register another one, you can do that right here. It's very user-friendly the way this is laid out. When it comes to approved opportunities, these are opportunities that we have approved and that are officially registered. And what you can do here is a number of things. One is you can see the information that's provided. So stage is, we have a variety of stages in our CRM, which is salesforce.com. And this portal is fully integrated with salesforce.com. So once an opportunity or a lead is submitted, it's in our CRM. Your channel manager has visibility to it. He or she can make updates to the opportunity. You will see those. And as you make updates to the opportunity, he or she will see those. So it's fully integrated, which is very helpful. But the stage varies from qualified to quoted to, there are several others, but all the way to closed won. But I'm bringing this up because once a partner has a long list of opportunities, this is like a snapshot the partner can go to see of the opportunities that have been submitted, where all of them stand, including the ones that have closed. Also, you can provide, you can adjust the opportunities or provide updates. So there's some fields here that can be altered, and again, that'll be reflected in our CRM. And then you can add additional notes here as well. This one looks like it needs to move very quickly, and we certainly like to see those. So one other thing I'll show you on this page is the ability to export this data. So if a partner wants to create reports or use this to track how things are going with the opportunities they've submitted to OnRamp, or show them to their superior, or whatever, the point here is this data can easily be exported for reporting capabilities. So other things here, you've got news and events, which is somewhat self-explanatory, but this is a great place to go to keep up to date on what's newsworthy and where we'll be. It's also a really good source for relevant information to share with your prospects and customers about OnRamp. So not only does it talk about events, but also recognition that we've received, etc. So this is always, and again, it's fresh. It's kept up to date by our team on a regular basis. So this is a good place to go when you're looking for additional information or relevant information. And then the support tab is a place where you can go to get or to find out how to contact a variety of groups at OnRamp. So you don't have to waste a bunch of time trying to hunt groups down. All the information is right here, which again is very helpful. So we'll go back to the home page, and the only things I really want to highlight here are just the fact that we've got information here on the right about just reviews that we've received, either about OnRamp as a company or about our partner program. Again, this is information that's kept up to date. It's not, we just don't hang things up here that are a couple years old and keep them there. So it's actively managed. And then here's some shortcuts for getting to the most used areas of functionality in the portal, whether it's your opportunity registration or to our sales and marketing tools. So that's really it. The portal, as you've seen, it has a very simple layout. It has great content and useful tools to help save our partners time so they can serve their customers better. And really, whether it's training, dedicated resources, or tools like this portal, we want to make it easy for our partners to work with us. So I appreciate everyone's time, and I'm going to go back now and address whatever questions we have. Okay, let's see. I can get to a few of them. First question I have is, how do you go about training your partners? That varies. So different partners have different training needs. Some partners have just a few people that are selling. Some have large number of sales representatives. Some have technical teams. Some have people that do both. The point is, we will customize training based around what the partner needs. But it starts with just an overview, making sure the partner is comfortable with identifying opportunities, how to get OnRamp involved, etc. But the way we look at it, the more training a partner wants, the better. We can do sales training. We can do technical training. We love to have partners come on site and tour our data center, meet our support staff, etc. So there are a lot of options there. I have another question here that says, what is the profile of a successful partner? That also varies, but I would say the number one qualification is they've got to be committed to the relationship and they've got to be engaged. It really boils down to how often a partner is working with customers that need our services. Partners that are quite effective right now or quite active right now, we see a lot of MSPs that are either born in the cloud that have been providing managed services all along, or infrastructure or cloud-related services all along, or those that are transitioning from more of a on-site service or hardware type business to more of a cloud or infrastructure or infrastructure as a service type business. So many MSPs are making that transition. They're looking for more opportunities to earn monthly recurring revenue. They're looking for more opportunities to add value to their customers when it comes to cloud or co-location or hosting, etc. So we see a lot of those. Also, the same could be said for more traditional resellers. We're seeing more of those make a transition from selling hardware on-prem to either selling hosted solutions or providing or selling co-location services. For a traditional reseller that's used to selling hardware, getting OnRamp involved as a data center provider is really not a stretch because they're still selling the hardware. We're just providing a place for that hardware to reside and the power and the connectivity and the services around that. And then lastly, application developers are quite useful or quite active as well. application developers are working with customers that need infrastructure, and we're certainly happy to provide that infrastructure for them. I've got about 1 minute left, so I'll do one more question. As far as partner types are concerned, is one more beneficial than the other? I guess that's referring to referral partners versus resellers. So no, one's not better than the other. It really depends on the partner's business model and how their customers want to work with them. So it boils down really to the billing relationship. If that end user wants to bill or wants to work directly with OnRamp and have us bill them, and they want to work directly with us from a support standpoint, then that is a scenario where that partner would be working as a referral partner. If the partner's business model is set up to where they are a one-stop shop for their customers, and they want to take on the billing responsibilities and provide some support as well for their customers as far as OnRamp is concerned, then the reseller model is a great fit. Either way, as I mentioned earlier, we can accommodate the partner, and there are multiple benefits to be had. So it's 1:30 Central on the dot. I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up. I want to thank everyone for joining today, and I hope this was a good use of everyone's time. I think it probably was, and we really appreciate your attendance. My contact information is here. You can contact me. This is how to get in touch with me directly. And also at the bottom, you can always go to partners@onr.com, and that comes directly to the channel team here. So thanks again, everyone, and look forward to working with you and talking to you soon.